Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Joseph Tillotson, your educational coach, tutor, and former math faculty member at Marymount University in Palos Verdes. So today we are going to talk about reading and the importance of reading for young students, and especially the mistake that most parents and most students make when it comes to reading. So as most of you probably know, reading copiously is extremely important to cultivating a good foundation for grammar, for writing, for reading comprehension, for success in so many topics in school and in life. You got history, even things like math, definitely things like test prep, SAT prep, ACT prep. It is hugely important, to make a long story short, that your student reads a lot. Now, the problem, which many of you I'm sure know, is that most students don't like to read. You encourage them, you say, hey, Timmy, here's a book, check it out. Read. No, they want to be on their phone. They want to go play outside. They want to anything but sitting down with a book for 2 hours. Now, the cure is not as difficult as you would think. The cure is simply this. You have to get them reading material that they enjoy. And here's the challenge, because most of the things that you get them, they're not going to enjoy, right? You get them maybe a book on history, maybe a fiction book, maybe a science fiction book, maybe a book on whatever, and they're going to read it. They're going to go, it's okay. You could try paying them. You could try encouraging them. It's not going to work. The key is this. Let me get to the point here. They have to be interested in the book. They have to enjoy it. And the students I've worked with, my own students over the years tutoring, I've done this successfully. I've talked to them. What are you interested in? What are you into? History? What kind of history? Are you into fiction? Are you into, what kind of movies are you into? Did you like 300? Did you like Gladiator? If they like those, there are books that are very similar to those, and that they can really grab them and hold their interest. And once you learn that, oh, little Timmy likes Greek history. He likes the Spartans. He likes the Romans. He likes to read about battles. It doesn't matter what it is, but once you start discovering that, once he or she starts discovering that, you have at that point, you've done something very successful. You've gotten that kid into reading, and he's discovered that, this is actually enjoyable. I actually enjoy this in the way that they might enjoy video games or being on their phone or going out and kicking a soccer ball. So my advice to any parents out there is this. Do whatever you need to do to find out what your kid likes to read. Now, there's different ways you can do this, and it's not always going to be straightforward, but try, first of all, just asking him. Ask him what movies he likes, what books he likes, and then get some of those books. Get him a sample of those books online with a Kindle or something like that. You can get books very cheaply on the internet, used books. And work on it and don't encourage him to read something he is bored reading. You're not going to get anywhere with that. Encourage him to discover things that he does enjoy reading. And this is a good way to interact with your kid as well. It's a good way to bond with them as well. Talk about the books. It may take a while. He may read 20 excerpts from different books and say, no, that one's not good. That one's not good. And you go, all right, well, what did you like about it? And eventually, through experimentation and persistence, you and your kid or your student can find books that they do enjoy. And once you've done that, it is a massive, massive victory in their scholastic journey. You get them in the habit of reading even one book a week or one book every couple of weeks. Their SAT scores, their ACT scores, their English ability, their writing, reading comprehension, grammar, you name it, it's going to go through the roof in a matter of half a year. It will improve a lot, and in a matter of a couple of years, it's gonna dramatically improve. So, some ideas there. Feel free to leave a comment, or anything you think about what I've said here in this video blog. I had this idea to share that because I know it's so frustrating for parents when you want your kids to read a lot and they just don't want to. So to recap, the key is to find them reading material that they enjoy, that they're interested in, that lights them up, that they get excited about. All right.